Good morning. Welcome to Kenya Village Life. I'm your presenter, Mr. Josiah Maima. Hope you are doing well on this morning. It's nearly 11:30 a.m. here in Kenya. So today I want to show you something about cassavas. You know, cassava is a legume, it's a tuber, it's a carbohydrate, and it's liked by many people in the villages. In fact, most people in the morning when they take breakfast, they either take in the villages, they either take sweet potatoes or cassava. Cassava is a carbohydrate. It gives you energy. It's better than bread. You know, bread is processed food and all that, but this is natural. So once it's harvested, how is it dried? So I want to show you how you dry this the cassava, how they are dried. So I want to show you now. So this is the cassava. It's being dried. This is the cassava. It's being dried. As you can see, this is the cassava. It's being dried. So tell me, how do you, hope you can see this. You can see the cassava. How do you dry your cassava? What other foods are dried? So let me tell you a story. When I was young, and I would visit my grandfather in the villages. In the morning, she would cook for me black tea made out of there are these leaves. They spice the black tea. They make the tea to be sweet, and then they will eat with cassava. So cassava, it is a legume. It's a carbohydrate, and it's very sweet, and it's expensive. Like one cassava, if you buy one tuber, can go for what, $1. That's okay, $half. That's like 50 bob. So this is how they dry the cassava. So we eat cassava, we'll eat with the black tea or tea with milk. So you see. So this is how people dry cassava here. You can see. You dry it on a black paper, black polythene bag. It's being dried here. It's being dried, and then the whole day they're going to dry it until it becomes hard. Like now, this one, it's still soft. It's still soft. Someone can easily eat it. It's still soft. So they want to dry it completely. Then after they have dried, they are going to mill it. Because when you harvest the cassava from the farm, you can eat it directly, cook it. But now this one, they are drying it so that they can mill it. That's why you are saying how to dry cassava, how to dry delicious cassava, how to dry delicious cassava from the farm. So this cassava is going to be dried, then it's going to be taken for milling. Once it's milled, they're going to mix it with maize and milled, and then it will make nice flour that can make porridge, sweet porridge. You see, this is another byproduct. You see, it's going to be milled. It's going to be milled and mixed with the what? Maize, isn't it? It's going to be milled and mixed with maize, isn't it? So it's going to be something sweet. So I want to show you. Yes, we are back. When you mill the cassava, you also mix it with maize. Now this maize is also drying. Once it's dried, it's mixed together. And then it produces nice flour. I don't know what to call it, because if you call it cassava maize flour, I don't know what you can call it. And then it produces nice porridge. This porridge is good for morning. So this is the natural food. So I don't know, in developed countries, they don't do such processes. They will process the cassava, take it, maybe chop it up, make crisps and all that. Yes, but in the village, this is how we do what? We dry cassava that can be mixed. They have told you they can be mixed with maize, dried maize, and then they make maize flour. So tell me, how do you prepare maize flour in your country? How do you call it cassava maize flour? Cassava maize flour. How to dry delicious cassava from the farm? You can tell me, how do you mix how do you prepare the cassava? I have shown you how we dry it. When you take the cassava from the farm, you bring it, you dry it several days. It will be hard. You go and mill it, mix it. In fact, they mill it together with maize seeds, or just say maize, and then it creates porridge. So now this thing is very sweet in Africa. Most people in Africa, let me tell you a story about Africa. We like carbohydrates. I've shown you this maize. I'm showing you this cassava here. Yes, cassava. So you see, here in Africa, that is our staple diet. We make ugali. So ugali, how can I put it? When you go to Nigeria, they call it pap. West Africa, they call it pap. Here is ugali in Kenya. It's just a mixture of maize flour, and then they create ugali. But now this cassava, when it's mixed into the maize, it creates very good flour for what? For porridge, uji, say porridge uji. And then some of them even use it to ugali. Yeah, they also use to make ugali. So tell me, when you are preparing ugali from your country, do you use maize? Do you take maize flour and mix with cassava to create flour? And do you take maize, put it together with cassava? Put it together with cassava. Put it together with cassava, and then create flour that can be used for ugali, what people call pap in West Africa, to make porridge, what we call uji here, isn't it? So that's what I'm saying, the Kenya village life. Cassava they use it for breakfast, but also dry it so that it can be mixed with maize, they have said, and create nice flour that people can enjoy in porridge, can enjoy in ugali. Yes. So tell me. So here you find that in Africa, everything is natural. People use the sunlight for drying things, drying our food. While I was still talking about the developed countries, maybe they will use machines to dry food. But us, we use the God-given sun. That's why I'm calling it how to dry delicious cassava from the farm. How to dry delicious cassava from the farm. That's how we do. We mix. There are other people also mix, I don't know, is it millet? You take maize and millet, you mix it together, and then it creates nice flour for porridge. Yes. And even for ugali. So I was telling you, the staple food here in Africa is in Kenya, is ugali, pap in West Africa. So people take it with the maize flour, or if they don't take it with the maize flour, you have maize mixed with cassava to create, I don't know, can we call it cassava maize flour? I don't know. Yeah, cassava maize flour. And then it makes ugali. It makes porridge, sweet porridge. That porridge that has cassava inside is sweet, I'm telling you. Or ugali that has cassava inside. It's wonderful. You enjoy it, isn't it? So now, if you are a farmer, this cassava when you harvest it, you can eat directly for breakfast. breakfast, the way I said. Or you can do like this. You can dry it here, dry it, and then come later on, mix it with the maize, create a nice flour, sweet flour that's used for making porridge, making ugali pap. Yeah. So yeah, this is a very sweet staple food. Staple, they say staple food, yeah. That's the food that Africans love, together with veggies. So find cassava is a very important crop, that legume, they say legume, that many people here in the villages take. They love. It's a great substitute for bread, because bread is made out of wheat. Wheat is carbohydrates, and it's natural, no processing. So our processing, they have shown you, is drying. We dry, the cassava in the sun. That's our processing, and then it is going to be milled. No additives. It mixed with maize. It creates flour for nice flour for what? Nice flour for ugali, for porridge. And this food is very good for growing children. It makes them strong, energetic. You go to the villages, come to the villages. The young children are strong, they are energetic because of the natural food they eat. If you eat cassava, you eat sweet potatoes, you eat cassava maize flour, you grow strong, you have so much energy. You are not lazy, you are not eating processed food which create diseases in your body. So this is food that is, the scientists will tell you that energizes a person. Let me show you again the way it's being dried. Yes, so this is the way it's being dried. You can see. You can see it's being dried. You can see the way it is. You see the way people dry it here. These people dried here. Dried here. Yes. See, it's being dried here. So the born 2000, they call them born 2000, the so-called Gen Z. No pun intended. This is how in the 1980s, 90s, when I was growing up, is the same way people used to dry cassava. My grandmother used to do the same. Would eat others for breakfast and others she'll dry. Then she will do it. I'm going to go into the villages. You're going to see how people used to grind. What they used to even to now, they still use stones to grind the cassava together with the beans or millet. But basically in the villages, they like using cassava and millet to create porridge. Or they go to the maize mill and do that. We'll be showing you how people do what? The mill. Yes. So that one will be showing you in the villages, how people do their stuff there. We'll be filming and showing you here. Yes. So any questions, you can, or any comments? Yes. Now someone commented there, why am I putting M-Pesa number? You see, this is my content. I put it there, and then I put there the number. If you want to support, you can support, you can watch, you can subscribe. The money also gives me energy. You see, when you're giving content and people give you something small, you get energized, you get money to eat, to travel, to move around. Yeah. So the M-Pesa number is any willing person to support the channel, because this is not a multinational. This is a personal channel that people can give money. Because presenting here, putting yourself on YouTube is not easy. Talking like the way I'm talking. You need to eat just to answer the good subscriber. And I'm also happy he's following me. He's learning something. If he's a born 2000 Gen Z, this is how cassava is done. This is how people dry cassava. So if you go to visit your grandmother and she brings out flour, makes ugali with flour, which is different from, the flavor is different from this, but you can ask her, then she'll say this is maize with cassava, maize flour with cassava. You'll understand. She bought it from the farm, dried it like this, the way it's being dried, then mixed it together with this, took it to the maize mill, it was milled. Voila, and then you have the flour. So this is Kenya village life. If you like, the plane is passing there. I don't know if you can see it. There's the plane, helicopter is there. I don't know if you can see it. Yes. So this is the Kenya Village Life channel. If you like what you have been listening to, you can support this channel through the M-Pesa mobile +254 769 729 327. I repeat again, M-Pesa mobile +254 769 729 327. So please subscribe, share and like this video. And as I always say, Gwaheri ya kuonana, Gwaheri.